This is a proclamation honoring Ron Centamore as Distinguished Citizen for 2017. Whereas Ron Centamore was born on July 21st, same thing as we would do for women, we don't do for the men right now, in Brooklyn, New York, and he graduated from Middleton High School in 1967. Proudly served as a member of the United States Army from 1968 to 1970, earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from the New York University College of Technology, and received a master's degree in public administration from John Jay College of Criminal Justice. And whereas working as a police officer and crime analyst for the Newburgh, New York Police Department, Ron Centamore moved to South Florida and in 1981 began a 20-year career with the Fort Lauderdale Police Department, serving 15 years as a neighborhood officer in Victoria Park, where he protected life and property, worked to significantly reduce crime, and was instrumental in advancing the neighborhood's revitalization. And whereas following his distinguished tenure with the Fort Lauderdale Police Department, Ron Centamore has continued to give back to our community through his extensive civic involvement and community activism. In the early 2000s, he moved to the Progresso Village neighborhood, and as a board member, helped spearhead the area's transformation into a diverse, eclectic, and vibrant urban enclave. And whereas in the mid-2000s, Ron Centamore turned his attention to downtown, becoming a founding member of the Downtown Fort Lauderdale Civic Association, where serving as the group's first president, led efforts to secure grant funding for signage and lighting improvements, he coordinated the Downtown Ambassador Program, participated in the Our Vision Fort Lauderdale, and addressed numerous quality of life issues related to development, noise, safety, traffic, and mobility. And whereas Ron Centamore served as the city's ad hoc reform committee, code amnesty committee, and homeless task force, and today he continues to make a difference as president of the Council of Fort Lauderdale Civic Associations, chairman of the Northwest Progresso Flagler Heights Redevelopment Advisory Board, and president of the Progresso Village Civic Association. Do you ever get confused where you got to be sometimes? No? Okay. Okay. He has received numerous accolades for his outstanding contributions to the progress and advancement of our city, including the Downtown Fort Lauderdale Civic Association Champions of Downtown Award and the Fort Lauderdale Transportation and Mobility Department's inaugural Neighborhood Champion Award. And whereas Ron Centamore's exemplary leadership and vision, his tireless civic engagement, and his stalwart commitment to enhancing neighborhoods and building community have played and will continue to play a vital role in transforming Fort Lauderdale into the city you'll never want to leave. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the City Commission of the City of Fort Lauderdale that Ron Centamore is hereby selected as honored and distinguished Citizen of the Year of Fort Lauderdale for 2017. In recognition for his many accomplishments and valuable contributions to the City of Fort Lauderdale, and the City Commission of the City of Fort Lauderdale hereby publicly recognizes and acknowledges these achievements and contributions, and does hereby express its heartfelt appreciation to Ron Centamore, and that a bronze plaque honoring Ron Centamore as Distinguished Citizen of the City of Fort Lauderdale for 2017 shall be placed in the courtyard of the Fort Lauderdale City Hall, and his portrait shall hang in City Hall. That a copy of this proclamation and a keepsake recognizing Ron Centamore as 2017 Distinguished Citizen shall be presented to him as further token of our sincere gratitude and appreciation of the City of Fort Lauderdale, and is dated the 7th day of November 2017 and signed by our Mayor, the Honorable John P. Jack Seiler. Congratulations, Ron.
Ron, you want to say a few words?
Thank you, Bruce. It was 20 years I worked with Bruce, and he brought that police department up to a modern, well-organized organization, and we appreciate that. Thank you. I want to thank the commission, and I want to thank the selection committee, because I know it was a tough job for them, because there's many people sitting out in this audience that could be up here right now that worked hard and long to make this city what it is. I just want to reflect a little bit back on when I got here in 1981, when there was one tall building downtown, and at 6 o'clock at night you could roll the bowling ball down Las Olas Boulevard and not hit anybody or anything. We've come a long way. And we came a long way because of the citizens and the commission that worked with them. So the appreciation goes to everybody sitting out here, because if you're here, it means you're involved. And if you're involved, that's what makes the city great. They have to hear from us, the people out here. We don't always all agree with what the city does. They don't always agree what we want. But it's always worked out that we come to the point we are today. In '81, there was no library downtown. There was no performing arts center. There was no museums, and there was no jail. So like I said, we don't always agree what we should have downtown. So I want to give my appreciation to my family, who stands by me when I come out and I do these things. And sometimes my wife really appreciates it when she's a little aggravated with me and she goes, "Don't you have somewhere to be?" I do. Yeah, that's why I do it. I want to appreciate the membership of the Progresso Village Civic Association, who was there when I arrived there, that lived there, and we're doing good things. The Downtown Civic Association, which still fights and tries to get the best for the city downtown. I want to show appreciation to the members of the Council of Civic Associations, which is a great group. So I want to give everybody out there the thanks for working hard. Keep up the fight. Let's not abandon the city like they did in the 80s. People fled out to the suburbs, and the ones that stayed got the rewards. So thank all of you, and I appreciate this honor. And it's almost time for lunch, guys.
Ron, Bruce, I'm going to have you step over to the plaque. We're going to unveil that in here today because it's right over here to the left. Pull that back.